Yeah, we have some new units here. On the left side, we have Modaus, first time, and also Imperial Pikes. A lot of cavalry, like I've said before. Oh, maybe not as much as I expected. I expected maybe some more companion cav, where they can rotate quickly, but also Modao and Imperial Pikes, yeah, great anti-cav. So starting with them is a good decision, but I see only... Okay, I see 5 times Imperial Pikes and 2 times Modao. So they have 7 overall pieces of anti-cav, 1 unit of halberdiers. I don't like them too much as some anti-cav, but yeah, it is still a nice unit overall. On the side of the defense, push or kick, they are just going full for the brushes for the anti-cav. They have 4 times flames. On the side of the attackers, we have 3 times flames and 2 times cocos, and also some written marksmen. And then infantry is all the way through the Sealadars on the left side and also the right side. In pusher kick, they also have a lot of Sealadars, some Wooby, and yeah, kind of didn't turn out the way I expected them to play. I expected pusher kick to maybe go for some more Imperial Pikes heavy setup. But of course, Imperial Pikes work if you want to push. If you're in the defense, you don't have to push that much. So you can just stay there, stand there with your for the brushes, and they will just do the work. In the attack, I would say for the brushes don't tend to work too well. And here we go, pusher kick in the defense, get baited in the attack, and they are just looking for the gate already. Heroes just quickly rushing there. But I don't see any aggression coming in from pusher kick, and they are falling back. Like I said before, with Cocos on the field, A point is not really an option you want to go for. And like this, you can already see the ladders being placed and the heroes climbing up. And I don't really see a bait here. I only see some heroes coming back to maybe contest at some point the ladders. Not too much. Heroes, oh my god, get baited. They will have to watch out because their heroes, they are in some trouble here. Maul going down once again, but the dual blade did manage to first kill versus Kadabra, and that's a nice first kill here. Killing the dual blade, making sure nobody climbs up early, and already having all the units in the back prepared to defend the endpoint. Nobody sent their units to the endpoint supply, or almost nobody. I would only see 1 unit of Reaper there, but everybody just placed them next to the gate, so they are safe. And the attackers now got the towers to the walls, going to the A point, probably capping it in the next 20 seconds, and then we are good to go for the B point and then the end point. So a full endpoint defense, which is usually very hard to do on this map, but we will see what pusher kick, what they decided to go for. And yeah, here we go. One big setup. I would say that's usually what you will see from pusher kick. They are not too much relying on the two-sided pushes or something. They're just going 15 on 1 point and then win it. Difficult strategy if you have the flames on board, because flames, they wipe you so easily. But I would love to see maybe something like Cocos there or some early aggression. Look at this, oh my god. Pusher kick, they are just pushing out here, and look at this, only 1 unit of queens there at the point, and oh, some companion cav as well. And the queens and the companion cav, they have nothing they can do here. 2 units that Kadabra once again being killed here alone, and that's not his match for sure. The heroes and units, they will have to watch out. The Wooby are on top, they have to go down with the rest of the team, because at the moment, pusher kick, they are with 15 against the 13 units of Get Baited, and it feels like Get Baited got baited there for a second. Trap, beautiful placed. Pusher kick might not see it, even the flames are running into it, but oh, very lucky there for push or kick that the trap didn't hit as it was supposed. Musket on the other side on top here. That might deal some damage. Units of push or kick are falling back. I think that's the exact strategy they should go for. The musket and the longbow, they might deal even more damage. Musket off the defense, nice done. Just going to the top to ensure the flames are safe on their way back. And there's only 2 flames left. Great job from Get Baited there. Just killing 5 of the flames and now also getting access to B. And oh, it seems like a short sword was picked up there for a second. I don't know where exactly. The longbow on top is also very annoying there. But he will escape and he is safe there. And with it, I think the longbow will make a big difference in this match because of the flames and the Cocos. Because those units, he can just easily snipe them. And they are so important. And yeah, I love to see it. One longbow, one great longbow and a team can just decide so much. Here we go, Cocos already losing 12 of the units, but the flames, they are full and they are prepared, and I don't see a musket. Nope, he's not anywhere near to contest it. Oh, he's trying to get away, and he does. Here we go. A lot of ground that's been given from Pusher Kick to Get Baited. They are going in. They have a beautiful trap to the gate, but not dealing too much damage. And now Get Baited is on the point. Cocos being able to throw into the gate. Oh, and the flames have to run through, but they survive. And then the heavy cup is going in. No anti-cap in their way, so heavy cup will deal a lot of damage. Flames, beautiful plays from Get Baited. And Pusher Kick, they're really struggling there for the Brushes, and Halberdiers are doing a great job against the cavalry. And also the units in the back here, they did some good job, but the cavalry and the heavy cuff just for the second push coming back and with it wiping everything there, making sure the flames of the defense are gone and the flames of the attack are still there. Sadly not hitting too much, he is stuck on the stairs, but now also being jumped, so the one unit of Halberdiers and the Brushes will be wiped on the point, but there will be more to come. And the Imperial Pikes, they have lost all their charge, and you now from both sides just jumping into it at the same time. Orochi trying to go anywhere towards the Modao, so they are cleared, but the cavalry is just not going for the flank, they're just going on the points from the gate. And that's beautifully done here, seeing the Modao upraised in the back. Pusher Kick decides to not send any units there. Some flames from Get Baited are also there, not protected at all. And with this, that's a beautiful wipe from Pusher Kick, but Get Baited, they are not done with anything. They will go in once again, and they have some Uwi extending a lot, Orochi as well, but both units just happily retreating there. Russian Marksman on the top still dealing some more damage and being protected by a dual blade and a musket and a longbow. So here we go. The Poleaxe is in danger, but okay. Dual blade and longbow and also the musket, they are just retreating. Russian Marksmen were just there for some damage, and now as soon as they were pushed, all the heroes had to retreat. Another unit of Modao from Get Baited. I love to see them placing the Modao in the back, but the issue was they had no anti-cav for the front, and like that, Pusher Kick, beautiful communication there to not send anything over the back, but just bare force on the point, and like that, just ignoring the Modao, except for the Queen's Knights, but Queen's Knights, they deal with Modao really quick. Next push from Get Baited, not through the gates, but over the top here, and they might have some Cocos with them. I would love to see some Cocos. Here we go, that's the Cocos I would love to see. 12 pieces there, 12 Cocos, and they will do some damage if not being dealt with. Units of the defense are very far in the back. They are as far in the back as they can be placed, and the trap is still hitting them. Oh my god. That's painful to see, but I think the units are fine. Yeah, everybody survived and nobody dead, and like that, defense still on full power here. Also, one unit of flames on both sides, and the Cocos are not really sure where to go. I didn't see a longbow in the defense. Maybe I've missed him. But no. No longbow in the defense, and the muskets are not really able to go on the top there. I would say Cocos are not usually the safest there in the back, because they can just be killed by a dual blade maybe. I would just love to see them being placed in the front where the muskets can't throw, because if they throw from a bit more on the bottom, the grenades will just fly over the top of the Cocos and then explode behind them. Now I would say we will see a push coming in as soon as the Cocos move. As soon as the Cocos don't move, the push won't come. Everything before will be bait. And we can just have a look at them. And here we go. That's the Cocos coming, and that's the push coming as well. Cocos moving, and the team of Gebaited is moving as well. And I kinda expect that one to be a bait. Nice muskets work there, but not enough to get the Cocos. Cocos being pulled down now will be killed as well there. And it's not a bait, because Pusher Kick is just giving Gebaited everything they want back here. They don't care. Pusher Kick don't care. They are just making sure nobody will get... they are just making sure no Cocos will survive, I want to say that. And let's Gebaited. We'll have to fight infantry-wise, because then they don't really care. Cocos are only 3 left, and some Rotten marksmen on the way to the top, but you can't really bring them to the top there, even though this position here would be crucial for Pusher Kick, because they would have full view to the flames, to all the infantry, and that's exactly what they are doing. They are standing on the top, and that's a lot of Rotten marksman poison coming down there from the top, just being shot by those units. And I think Pusher Kick, they will have to do anything against it, because otherwise you can see it, everybody's trying to heal them, but that's just too much. But the musket, once again, musket, crucial impact here, killing the Cocos. Great job. First, killing the Rottens. First, the Cocos, second, the Rottens, and a beautiful view there, and a beautiful communication there against the trap. They didn't step in it, it was recalled early enough, and like that, Pusher Kick, they are in a good position. Great job there. For the brushes in the back will probably be wiped in a second from the trap and the Yanridaos, but we will keep an eye here on the infantry push, and that's a unit of flames for Pusher Kick, and that's played beautifully. Being jumped by heroes already, but that's also a lot of hero commitment for the brushes. Have to brace. They didn't brace, they are still in V, they are not bracing, which means the cavalry can just go through perfectly here, and we can see the impact the cavalry has. What a big mistake here from the brushes not being braced. Maybe because Pusher Kick the match, but we see another unit of Yanridaos being brought in the back, and a unit of Palace Guards as well. The flank from Push or Kick was going to this one supply point, and now they are sending reinforcements in here. That's a unit of Palace Guards and some Halberdiers, which might brace here in a sec. They do, and they are perfectly in time here for the Yanridaos. And we will probably see some more reinforcements coming from both teams. Gebaited probably sending the respawners through the gate. You can see them just wipe the brushes in the gate right now. And Pusher Kick, they are hopefully getting some reinforcements from the back. Supply point is being blocked. You can see it here on the left side from Go6. Great job there. 6 or 7 heroes standing there, not being able to bring new units, but it's not enough. Forget baited. Go6 trying the best to block the supply, was wiped now. Trap is coming, but so are the units of Pusher Kick, and they are being stopped by the musket. And the trap is good. The trap just hitting everything there. Also Orochi, oh, just barely escaping the trap, but that's 2 less, and there's more to come. Gebaited now with full force on the point. We can see a lot of Ruby there. Queen's Knights dealing some nice damage, but not enough. And that might be another trap opportunity for the attackers. But for the Brushios and Halberdiers, they are dealing a lot of damage with the pikes. So the attackers have to watch out. Gebaited might get baited here. And look at this. It's so close unit-wise. We can see it here on the bottom as well. We have 35 tier 5 against 57 and 28 against 62. units in tier 4, but the green cuff is coming in and the heavy cuff might be game-changing here. Not going in though. Heavy cuff deciding not to commit to the front Brushios, and the green pikes, they are just extremely strong. You can just see it right now at the bottom. Alchemists and the green pikes just negotiate any damage that the Reapers might deal. And now another unit of movie to the point. Last unit of tier 4 for the defense now, and they are just wiping the heavy cuff. Beautiful done, but there's another unit of Imperial pikes. Not too strong against the heroes though, so those will be jumper heroes in a second. They're trying to hunt anything, and oh, they do. Nice push there. Another unit of flames for the attackers. Full unit there. They brought 4 times flames, so they still have now 1 for the hero fight. And when do they bring it in? And who jumps them? And it's the longsword. Of course it's the longsword. Maybe we'll see our ultimate. There we go. Ulti is in, and the flames are going to the point. Flames will deal a lot of damage to the heroes and units on point. Flames have to shoot, and oh, they do. Abilities in. Beautiful time. And that's a lot of free. We will have to keep an eye on the green units, and the green units are just so in favor for the attackers. 90 units in green, and that's just only Rattan Pikesmen, and they are dealing so much damage against heroes and units, and the heroes can't even fight back because the poison of the Rattan Pikes is just too much. And like that, I don't see the defense defend the point for 3 more minutes, but against green units. And they still have Queen's Knights. Queen's Knights going in, but they will be dealt with really quick because the Rattan Pikes in that mass amount, they are just applying so much bleed. But the queens, you can see them just go through. But now the poison is too much, and the heroes still on the point. It's so close. Here we go. Get baited. They are now getting a foot on the endpoint. They are getting the heroes off the endpoint, and it's 70 seconds respawn timer for almost everyone. So if they are able to kill the heroes quick enough, which they do, they will maybe have a chance. 1 hero respawn, 2 heroes respawn, but that's not enough. This is a get baited victory, and it's so close. I did tell you it will be a close match, and usually this map is attacker sided, so we might even see a turnaround in the next round. But we will first of all go over this round for a bit more with the leaderboard here. I am Sean for Get Baited with the MVP and the MVS. Great job from him. 1.1k support points. Not too much unit kills, hero kills as well, but the support points carry once again. Second place is Necrox. Also, great performance from him. 137 unit kills and 1.1k troop kill score. Third place, 1.45k troop kill score. That's insane. Then going down the list here, Joe Louis with 5 hero kills. Kadabra with 5 hero kills. Even though he got picked off in the beginning, he only died once. Amazing work there. Just surviving the rest of the match. Then also Camgo with 5 hero kills, Tizu with 4 hero kills, and Go6. He did a great job blocking the supply. You can see it here. 165 support contribution points. Absolutely ridiculous there. Maybe even won the game with that. Really, Go6, even though in the bottom, he did a massive job there. Then the rest of the team. Nothing really to talk about, but now we go to the side of push or kick. And here on the top, Salvador with the most contribution points in the match and the MVP. Nice performance from him. Second place, 3 kills. And he got a lot of support points there. And then Saboru with 1.5k troop kill score. And going down the list, we can see we have 4 hero kills for the Polex and 8 hero kills for Berko. Great performance there. And most damage taken in the match, once again, a longsword. And then going down the list here, nothing more to talk about. We can talk about the analyze. Here we go. Beginning of the match was some losses on the side of Get Baited. Nice push out. You can see it there from push or kick, because they decided to push out. They wiped 2 units, 2 full units, and as you can see, they lost nothing for it. So maybe you can see some blue points here. Maybe it was like 6 or 7 units they lost against the 60 they killed on the side of Get Baited. But then first push from Get Baited, that started really, really great. But then Pusher Kick, they came back and they wiped a lot as well here. And then afterwards, Beats of Silence, some unit kills, and then the last push was just going on for so long. I think it's 4 or 5 minutes. It's 4 minutes of pushing, and yeah, you can see it. Get Baited, just dealing some more damage, having the green pikes in the end, turning the match around, and with that, Queen's Knights and stuff like that from Pusher Kick did some work, but in the end, heroes were dying too quickly, and it was a beautiful victory for Get Baited, even though it was close. I am so excited for the second round here. And the next lobby is up again. Here we go. Okay. Next round will be on the line soon. Pusher Kick versus Get Baited. Get Baited with one victory, but this time in the defense. And defense, I can tell you, is a lot harder if you don't have a proper strat there. You have seen it here with Pusher Kick. They decided to stand all the way in the back, as far in the back as you can, if you don't want to completely drop out the point. And it did work for a long time, but in the end, they were still wide there, even though they played some beautiful CB. And I think Pusher Kick might win this, or I kind of expect Pusher Kick to win this round because of the advantage of the attack. And it would be nice to see the first 1-to-1 match here in the CBR rivals, because we have only seen 2-0s in the playoffs for the groups, and also the first week of the group, or the first week of the Chivalric division. And now it's time to see maybe a tie. One player missing. Can start. So 1 more second until the match start. I think we are perfectly in time. It's 19:26 for me, 19:29 for you guys. And we will hopefully have a match start in around 1 minute. So no more time to go to pee or get a coffee. You will have to sit still and wait for the next match. It seems like we are ready. Let's see if the teams are ready. And one side is ready. Let me check which one. We got Pusher Kick ready. And now it all relies on Get Baited. Oh, one more joiner. Pusher Kick on 16 players at the moment. Okay, now 15 versus 15 again. And yeah, we will have a quick start here. Pusher Kick ready, Get Baited ready, and that's not the 10 seconds countdown at the moment. Another few seconds. Just press the button. Quick reminder of the bans. We got Falconetti, Phalanx, Shenji, and Imperial Spearguards. being banned from the match, not playable here. The rest is playable. Okay, seems like casters are not ready. Okay, now they are. We are going in, and that's the 10 seconds countdown ticking down until we are going to see which units they bring now in the attack and in the defense. I would love to see Pusher Kick bring maybe some Imperial Spear Imperial Pike Guards. Imperial Spear Guards are banned, of course. Imperial Pike Guards for the push, and you will be able to see it now as well. Here we go. We don't have a single unit of Imperial Pike Guards on the side of Pusher Kick, and I don't like it. I love Imperial Pike Guards, but they decided to not bring it, and also get baited in the defense. They have switched off their 6 times, I think, Imperial Pike Guards. Oh no, they have still 4 remaining. I've only seen 1, and it was like they switched off all, but nope, still have 4 of them. They still have some cavalry. They have a lot of cavalry. There's only 4 heroes without cavalry and some with 2. And then flames, I see 2 sets of flames on the side of Get Baited. And on the side of Pusher Kick, they have 4. So Pusher Kick fully relying on the flame potential and the 40 brushes to counter the cavalry. Some Palace Guards, I see 3 times Palace Guards, 1 for each push as a front line. And then the Queen's Knights, Reaper, Sealadas, and Orochi as a nice infantry. Infantry. And only, I think, 5 times cavalry. So interesting setup. Very anti-cav based and slow, patient, and then probably a 15 people push on 1 point, which is usually what we see from Pusher Kick. Here we go. It's going on. We end the match for the Brachiots being brought all in the beginning against the cavalry, and it might work. We see once again cavalry sticking through the gate. Oh, gate already being opened, but nobody's going for the trap, and oh, that's a bait. That's still a bait, and it worked. Here we go. Second time it worked. 1 trap baited, and Get Baited just doing what the name says. They are baiting, or they are trying to get the enemy baited. That's what I would think the name says. For the Brachiots in the gate now, so nothing anymore the defense could do here. And I would say we'll make the a bit bigger. It's okay, you can also see it. Pusher Kick on the A point already. Get Baited, not doing the same as Pusher Kick and trying to defend the A point with heroes, but retreating to the endpoint, having sent all of the units to the endpoint supply. And this is dangerous because any hero running around, looking around the corner here from the left side, could set a trap on the endpoint supply. So if you play this on sieges and you send your units back, be careful about them. A trap can easily hit there. Chivalry shot just to scout the match, or just to scout the enemies there in particular. And like this, A point will be captured in a few seconds, and you can see it. Oh, so many for the brushes here on the A point. Pusher Kick just fully going in with them, and oh my god. Now they are finally retreating, at least some of them, but it seems like Pusher Kick not willing to commit to the streets. They are going for the safe way all the way around, and I love to see it. They have punished Get Baited running with 2 heroes through the streets, and they say no, we won't fall for the same kind of punishment there. We will send everybody around. Nobody, no units will step 1 foot on the streets until we have B. And I love to see it. Pusher Kick really careful there, proving their experience and proving that they are aware of their own strategies in enemies' hands. Because we might have seen something similar from Get Baited, even though I think they are kind of more passive. You don't want to rush out with Reapers and Modaus there, as they have at the moment get baited, are sitting back, and they are just waiting for Pusher Kick. Pusher Kick themselves, they take the time. 2 heroes on the B point, carefully capturing B, and the rest still on the walls. Not a single unit on the streets yet. And it might not change. They might not even touch the streets a second before they are at the end point. And that's a new strat. That's a very careful strat. And it might work out because you can't really punish it. They're going very slow, only some heroes in the front, scouting for the rest of the team. Nice communications there, and now the rotations coming in. First units to step onto Kurak castles, and here we go. Some units on the top with the flames, and some units on the bottom without the flames. And flames, as the flames are now moving to the bottom, it seems like Pusher Kick is going for a bottom attack. We can see Kadabra just throwing his bombs on the units of Pusher Kick. Not dealing too much damage, just some damage, but I think it's fine with it. And then we can see it here. Units, Halberdiers running to the back, alone, not protected by anything or any shields. 2 sets of palace guards already in this push. They only brought 3, remember. That's a big commitment in the front line, and that's a 3rd unit of palace guards. That's the only sets of shields they've brought with them. That's a huge commitment here on that push. And you can see it, it's just a bait, just a small scout mission here, and now a rotation to the end cap once again. Here we go. Once again, movement towards the end, towards the supply. Heroes often get baited on the back there. We'll just zoom out a bit, go back a bit, so we can see the overall rotation. And we will see here, the back has 2 sets of heavy cuff. If no anti-cuff is being braced in the back, that's crucial. And I only see Orochi, and they have to be played perfectly to counter 2 sets of heavy cuff. Otherwise, Pusher Kick is in big trouble. You can already see on the minimap, but we got also some heroes and units on the front. You can see the Yanidaos there. And I can tell you, it's not the only unit. There's 2 heroes on the front, just waiting for the push to come in. And that's a beautiful rotation. Still, 2 less anti-cuff in my opinion. Only infantry and the flames. And then what are they going up against? They are going up against Siladas. Beautiful trap there towards the gate. Siladas, Modaus, and shields. And that's the push coming in. Flames standing on the point, and that's a big unit of flames. Flames being charged by Mamilos, and Yanidos trying to come in from the gate. Orochi dealing with them, and the cuff from Pusher Kick is coming in now from the main gate. And that's a blue 3 endpoint, it feels like. Orochi dealing massive damage there, clearing out the flames, clearing everything in the way. Just there was such a strong performance there from the Orochi players in Kurak. And there's another step into the cavalry, beautiful. And that's some cavalry from Pusher Kick. Pusher Kick just standing on the point, get baited, not really feeling to have anything to say in this match. Just being wiped here completely in seconds. Pusher Kick fully on the point, but it's only like 4 or 5 units. The respawners of the baited could change this so quickly. But look at this, Orochi still 22 models on the point after doing such a great job. Yanidaos though, on the point now. Orochi is stabbing once again. It's amazing what they do, but I think they're out of their abilities now. And that means endpoint will be wiped by the cavalry. For the brush shields though, a great choice for the respawners, just to keep the cavalry from get baited off the point. Trap into the gate, infantry is coming, but the Maul is standing there, and that's another unit of imp. Heavy cuff going in, going around the back, and we can see it on the minimap as well. In the main gate there was 1 hero standing blocking that one, but the heavy cuff is just going through, dealing massive damage there to heroes and units, but now being stopped by the Polix, and that could be the end. Imperial Pikes from Get Baited now towards this back gate, and that's a first fight. What a fight here. Both teams not willing to stop until Get Baited now finally wipe the endpoint, and now it's a new setup. We can take a look at the units, and that's just in favor of Pusher Kick, but Tier 3 and Tier 2 units are in favor of Get Baited. We have 18 more Tier 5 and 60 more Tier 4, but then on the side of Tier 3 and Tier 2, that's a light lead for Get Baited, so I would say small lead for Pusher Kick, but overall still a match for both teams. We have two sets of flames. One set of flames being retreated, so we have only one set of flames now. And I am interested to see what Pusher Kick have for us now. Are they going for the same strat? Probably, as it seems like, but maybe not. You can see here some units on the top again. Nobody's really too sure what to do. Probably some more communication going on, some scouting. You can see it, all the heroes returning from the scouting quests. And now we can see what Pusher Kick are deciding to do, and they are deciding to step back a bit. They're going back to the supply, and they are probably exchanging one or two units. You can see it, Ice Eagle changing to Reapers, and that's it. It feels like that's it. Reapers out, and it's another push with the Rochi to the front. Who will be coming with it? And Sealadas not going to the top. I would have been surprised by that. They're just going to the supply. One unit of for the Brushios. That might be a supply push. Now they have a unit that can consistently cover the back. That's important. And we can see it here. Get Baited. They have set up here a lot. For the Brushios, twice now, they have to brace in the back. And this is a beautiful fight here coming in, maybe, potentially. Muskets throwing in and Pusher Kick retreating from it. Very well done, but look at your back. Your flames are in the back. Pusher Kick losing some of the flames. But now rotation is coming to the endpoint and Get Baited. They're coming from the back, but maybe, here we go. Pusher Kick are trying the same again. They have baited to the back, they have baited to the front. They are now baiting to the back and now going to the front. What's going on? I'm so confused. And that bait didn't work at all. They lost a lot of units there, including some flames, and it didn't give them anything. Flames now being switched out, as there are only 4 left, and now they got some new flames, but very sad there. And that's a push coming incredibly fast to the endpoint, but as you can see on the minimap, everybody's on the endpoint from Get Baited there as well. And this is going in. Imperial Pikes immediately walking there. Flames trying to shoot, but the Polix is already in there. Like some Rotten Marksman, it feels like, on the top there. Yeah, Rotten Marksman on the top on the right, dealing some damage in, and the Flames off the defense. They are just perfectly played here on the point, but there's more to come from the main gate. Yanyudaos and Queen's Knights from the main gate trying to come in. Companion Cap as well, but the flank is also there, and the flank is good. Flank wiping the anti-cap, and that's a free endpoint. Once again, Pusher Kick losing everything in seconds here. Not the greatest push we have seen from them. And this is another reset now. Get Baited doing a great job here, and Pusher Kick not really seeing too much ground here. Losing now also a lot of the tier 5 and tier 4 units. So Get Baited now in a huge unit lead, and only 5 minutes 40 is not too much time to reset and go for a last push. Here we go. Pusher kick now going to the B point once again. Here we go. Some more rotations. They are not really sure where to attack. And I completely understand it. You are down units, you're out of strategies. Every strat they tried, it didn't work. They tried a triple bait and it didn't work. Then, I mean, they tried the triple bait and then just sat there, didn't do anything. So they didn't really bait there. They just went in full then afterwards. But yeah, what are you gonna say about that? It didn't work out. That's all you can say there. Nice try, but you have to commit that. If you try the triple bait and then lose some flames in the process and everything feels like it's falling apart, why do you stop and then just go in still? The full bait potential is just gone in seconds, and it felt like that was the problem. Pusher kick didn't really want to commit. They tried to swap out the flames for another unit of flames, and then did just a full endpoint push. Nothing too crazy. They just tried to go in fully on the endpoint, and now maybe they are trying to go full supply for the Brushios. They are staying here and they are bracing, meaning it will probably be a full endpoint push, because yeah, for the Brushios are just there to stop any cavalry coming in the back, and here we go. That's Pusher Kick going for the last option they got. Full endpoint push going in, and nope. I will just keep an eye here on the top. We'll just zoom out a bit until the fight is breaking out. We have the Halberdiers in the back, not really too able to stop Heavy Cuff if it comes. If the Heavy Cuff is going for the trade. And Pusher Kick, they have twice flames. Twice flames now in this push. One unit of flames trying to get the units in the flank, and one unit of flames trying to get the front line. It seems like it's working out, but that's only the endpoint. We can have a look at the main at the endpoints. That's just the supply being won by Pusher Kick. That's another push on the endpoint. That's being won by Get Baited, and Get Baited is just going to the endpoint supply. Sea Letters now maybe being wiped by the Halberdiers. Halberdiers is doing a lot of damage then in such situations, but the Sea Letters, they are just so strong, and they are just wiping through Pusher Kick's Halberdiers, now finally being stopped, but that's only a few units left, and you can't really rely on that low amount of units. And that's the endpoint. Here we go. Another trap coming in. The trap might deal some damage. Once again, Rattan Pikes on the side of Get Baited here. Really a key unit to wipe everything out and get as much damage reduction on the heroes and units of Pusher Kick. And that's working. It's perfectly working. You can see it here. Point is almost clear. Some Zerfs are coming in, so all the bleed on the side of Pusher Kick with the dual blades is gone, and that's a Heavy Cuff wipe if you've seen one. Two heroes just falling apart here in seconds, and that's a sally out of the endpoint, and then maybe even out of the city. First heroes are leaving the match. Trap might hit something, but it will definitely not be enough to turn the favor of this match around. Saboru, next one to fall, and that's just a lot of units going out of the main gate. Here we go. That's the Pusher Kick sadly losing their attack. It was so close. They had such a great start. First push was almost theirs, but then they got wiped from the endpoint. Get Baited, didn't struggle once again, and just won both upcoming fights. And like that, now with the 2-0 victory. Once again a 2-0 victory. It feels like we don't see any 1-1 matches, any ties. They are not supposed to be there for us. And yeah, here we go. You can see the units and the heroes, the last remaining players from Pusher Kick, just standing in the safe zone, already spawning in the safe zone. Like that. I like that. That's a GG's. One last trap being called there, not dealing too much damage, and with it, victory for Get Baited. GG's. Well played. Great defense there, I gotta say. Great defense. Here we go. Get Baited 2-0. On the side of Pusher Kick, we have Sinkyuzafa with the Orochi as the MVP, dealing massive damage with them. 1.2k troop kill score, and then 460 support points as well. Klepper Drogon on the second place, 1.2k troop kill score, and then going down the list, Berko with 6 hero kills and Jar with 9 hero kills. Sadly, not too many more hero kills on the rest of the team, but I mean, if you have 2 players with combined 15 hero kills, what are you supposed to do there? They're just wiping everything before you can get to it at all. And then going down the list here, we can see most support points from Arenas. 617, which is not too much. So with 617, most support points of the match. Luis with 201, the most contribution points in the match and the most damage taken for Alonso. Once again, on the other side, Get Baited with Nazu here on the top. MVP, 1.5k troop kill score, just ahead of everyone with 400 troop kill score points, which is amazing performance from him. And then going on, Bravo, 4 hero kills, 109 troop kills. And going down the list, we have Kadabra with, again, 4 hero kills. A lot of hero kills from him in this match. And the Pike, the emoji, with 7 hero kills. Great job from him. And then we got, here we go, Analyze. Maybe also interesting here in this match, we can see first push was equal for both sides. Defense, first of all, losing a bit more, attack, then afterwards losing more. Wasn't too much of an issue, but the second push, just the push through the gate, just baiting 3 times, losing 3 flames in the process, and then resupplying with new flames, going through the gate, just full in. That's not the strat you want to see there, and it didn't pay off at all. You can see it. First of all, they lost some of the units there when they tried to retreat. You can see it here, a lot of units. We can just have a quick look at that. Yeah, here we go. That's some units that have been lost already, and then from the retreat, there's a lot of units dying there. And that's not what you want to see there if you are the attackers. So they resupplied, but I think they should have just kept going, go into it, because the heroes of the defense, they were coming from the back. You can just protect the back, wipe the heroes in the front, and turn around. It's not as easy as I say it, I know it, but you can try to do it. If you just resupply and then go in straight, it won't vary the defense at all. But that's it for this match.